we come to stand at the top of the mat and just beginning to root and ground down through the soles of the feet. And perhaps if you're comfortable, just gently closing your eyes and rocking forward and back onto the balls of your feet and back into the heels. And we'll bring the hands in prayer at the heart center, pressing the prayer together, opening between the shoulder blades. Inhale as we rise up through the arms, and exhaling, hinging from the hips, nose to knees. Inhaling to flat back, exhaling, plant the palms and stepping back into plank pose. Holding for a breath and releasing knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra, dropping the shoulders back and down the spine. And exhale, spinal stretch, bend the knees, bring the forehead to the floor. Inhaling and exhale into down dog. And just begin to pedal out through the knees. Working into the backs of the knees, stepping one foot behind the other. And just generally opening up. Inhale and then waving forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, stretch back, forehead to the floor. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing back into down dog. Inhale, rise onto the tippy toes. Exhale, waving through a rounded upper back, coming to plank. Holding, exhale, drop your knees, stretch back, forehead to the mat. Inhaling, exhale, pushing back again into dog pose. And inhaling, we'll stretch the right leg up, and exhale, bringing it to the top of the mat, drop the left knee. Inhale, rising up with the arms, sink through the hips. Exhaling, release, palms to the mat, stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog. And exhaling over the toes, back into down dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Exhaling, stepping to the top, drop the foot, release the right knee. Inhale, rise up through both arms, sink the hips towards the floor. Exhaling, palms down and stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga, into up dog and rolling over the toes into down dog. And again, bending through the knees, pedaling out. And inhaling, stepping to the top into flat back. Exhaling and fold, nose towards knees, rising up with the breath. Hands to the heart center. So bring our hands to the hips, coming towards some balancing poses, rooting down through the right foot and sole, lift the left leg, and we'll see, can we clasp that left big toe, and maybe extending the leg out to the side, and extend your right arm for a little bit of balance. See how your balance is, maybe look towards the right hand, really rooting through that standing leg. And then coming forward, we're going to move into Garudasana, eagle legs. And then bringing maybe eagle arms, strong pose. Really rooting through the standing leg, just doing your best. It's a strong balancing pose. Find your drishti, one-pointed focus. Connect to your breath. Inhale, coming back up, release the legs. A little arch back, and then slowly hinging forward and just rolling through a gentle vinyasa. Stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog. And exhaling into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Coming to the other side. Oh no, we're coming up to a flat back and exhaling, fold nose to knee, rising through bent knees, arms up, a gentle back bend maybe, exhaling Samastitihi. And now we'll come to the other side, so beginning to root down through the left leg, coming on to the toes of that right foot, hands to hips, lift up the leg, see if you can bring your hands to the knee, then maybe grabbing the right toe. And okay, for a little wobble, just using the wall best you can and balance. One pointed focus, perhaps extending that right leg and the left arm. And again, challenging your balance by bringing your gaze towards the left hand. And releasing back to center, trying to keep the right leg out and folding it back for eagle legs. And for the arms, coming into eagle arms, right over left. Really squeezing in through the core here. Maybe coming to sit down a little as if you're coming onto a chair, squeezing everything through the midline as best you can. Release the legs, arching back through the arms. And releasing, folding forward, nose to knee. Coming to flat back, stepping back into plank, chaturanga, up dog. And releasing back into our down dog. Gaze towards the navel. Inhale, stepping to the top into flat back. Exhale, fold nose to knee. And rising. A little arching back maybe. And Samastiti, hands in prayer at the heart center. We'll bring our hands to the hips and try a little bit of our tree pose. So beginning to root down through the right foot and bring that left sole either to just below the knee, above the knee, or like me, cheating a little bit, bringing it across the thigh, just getting a little bit more friction, which helps with balance. Inhale, both arms up, rooting through that standing leg, one pointed focus, just doing your best. And release hands to the heart center. We'll draw that left leg out, moving towards dancer pose. See if you can catch the foot. Stretch up through the right arm. And then moving forward with your chest, the right side of your chest, any amount. Keep the head up. And doing your best to kick that left leg up. And releasing both arms up. Stretch, exhale, fold, nose to knee. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, stepping back through plank, chaturanga, up dog. And releasing into down dog. Gaze to navel. Connect to your breath. And inhale to the top, flat back. Exhale, fold nose towards knees. Inhale, rising up through straight or bent legs. Arms up, gentle back bend maybe. Exhaling, hands to heart center. And we're prepared to come to the left side. So beginning to root down through the left leg, hands to hips. And again, choosing where to place that right foot, above or below the knee. Or as I'm doing, across the thigh. Hands in prayer. One pointed focus. Inhaling the arms up. Keeping with your breath. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Hands to hips, we'll draw that leg forward and see can we catch the right foot. Draw the right shoulder back and exhale as we reach forward into dancer's pose. Extending through the left arm, kicking back through the right foot as best you can. Release both arms up, arching back. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, nose to knee. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, stepping back, plank, chaturanga, up dog. And coming back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gaze towards your navel. Heels coming towards the mat. Inhaling, we bring the right leg up. Exhaling, drawing it to the top, drop the left knee. Inhale, both arms up and sink the hips towards the floor. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, we'll straighten the right leg, coming onto the right heel and bow forward. Inhale, drawing the palms forward. Exhale, swooping back into crescent moon. Releasing hands to heart center, palms to the floor, stepping back, plank chaturanga, into up dog. Roll over the toes into down dog. Coming to the other side, inhaling left leg, stretching and stepping to the top, drop the right knee. Inhale the arms up and sink your hips towards the floor. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, bowing forward over a straight leg, coming onto the heel. Use the belly for balance. Inhaling, drawing both palms forward, reaching. Exhale, swooping back into a lovely crescent moon. And releasing back to the heart center, palms to the floor. Stepping back and rolling through low vinyasa, up dog, and into down dog. Gaze to navel. Find your breath. Breathing nice and easily. Tailbone rising to the top. And then we'll come through to seated. Taking a little twist to the right, keeping the crown up. Inhale at center and twisting to the left. Coming back to the center. We'll bring our soles, our feet forward. And just removing the flesh from the sitting bones as we come into Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Inhaling, reach, extend through the arms. Lift up the chest again, inhale, and exhaling like you're trying to release the front body along the front legs. Just doing your best, moving forwards and down, reaching, keeping the belly tucked, and slowly coming back up. Coming towards the mat, bring the soles to the floor. And hands cupping the kneecaps, draw the belly back in, rounding through the upper back and slowly releasing one vertebra at a time as you slide your legs up the thighs, releasing your spine to the floor. And then coming into lying on the floor, bring the arms to cactus and the soles of the feet together for a moment. And gently rocking. And then we'll draw the knees in, massage, making some little circles, and pushing your lower back into the mat, easing out any aches, easing out the kinks. Hugging everything in, lifting the chest and the head towards the knees, squeezing tight. And release into Shavasana. So just relaxing now here in Shavasana. Maybe pause the video if you'd like to extend your Shavasana.